Struggling to stay up to date with social media? Do you want to get ahead online? You're in the right place. Welcome to the Public Sector Marketing Show, the podcast for public sector professionals who want to elevate their digital communications. Here's your host, Joanne Sweeney.
Hello and welcome to episode 87 of the Public Sector Marketing Show. In today's show, I'm telling you about 7 content marketing tools that you didn't know you needed. Still on a high from Content Marketing World 2023 in Washington, where I was speaking, I took the opportunity to investigate the dozens of exhibition stands where people were displaying the AI generative tools. So in this show, you're going to be inspired. Content marketing tools help you work smarter, not harder, and as I always say, and not cutting corners. So sit back and enjoy the show. In today's column, I'm asking the question, will AI tools replace public sector marketing pros? Well, the simple answer is no, but maybe yes. You see, if public sector marketing pros don't embrace AI, they will be left behind. So you have to start testing. A couple of weeks ago, I saw a link circulate online from the United Nations, and they have introduced an AI use policy within the organization. So of course, it caught my attention and I had it read. And it got me thinking, right now, in my experience working with the sector, AI tools and especially ChatGPT and Bard are actually banned from devices used by public sector marketing pros. So you can't access any of these tools. But this creates a little bit of a problem and a frustration for me, because if we're going to lean in and learn the technology as marketers, which we have to do, then we need to do it. I understand that the big fear here, it's probably twofold. Number one, that intentionally or maybe inadvertently, public sector marketing pros might input confidential, sensitive, or proprietary government information into ChatGPT or similar tools. And we know what that does. It then goes into the brain of the technology and it's available for anybody else who might prompt it with a question or a command to then send it out. The second reason is potentially fear of using ChatGPT to actually complete marketing tasks and write copy. And again, I understand that. But for me, and again, if you haven't listened to episode 80 of the Public Sector Marketing Show, I have a whole episode dedicated to it. But marketers need to test and learn. I recently spoke at Audio Days in Copenhagen, and the opening speaker from Futuri, who've developed the technology radio ChatGPT, actually opened her statement by saying that if marketers do not embrace AI, in fact, they will be redundant. So what are you going to do, public sector marketing pros? Are you going to test these tools, this new technology on personal devices? What are you going to do, senior leadership? Are you going to introduce an AI policy? And how are we going to lean in to the future? That's the big question.
Public sector pros, do you want to progress in your career? Are you going for promotion? Do you want to stay ahead of the digital media landscape? We can help you. View our training calendar at publicsectormarketingpros.com.
In today's consulting segment, I'm sharing with you 7 content marketing tools that I just could not live without and that help me run my business efficiently and effectively. And I think they would be a huge bonus to your communications toolkit. So number 1, I'm going to start with Monday.com. We use that in our team for content planning, but also for project management of our clients' communications projects. We've got a single dashboard. We've got boards for client work, for our own marketing work, for the podcasts, for the webinars, for our courses. And then within that, we have tasks assigned to each of our team members. So everything is very visible. The UX is beautiful. It's a very intuitive tool. It's on desktop. There's also a mobile app. And what we've learned by using it is that we are more efficient. We communicate better internally as a team, and my team is spread across the world. But also we've reduced the number of emails that we send to each other because, death by email creates overwhelm, and you see emails coming into your inbox and you're like, oh, that's another task for me to do. But our email traffic has reduced significantly. And if somebody wants to notify me to have a look at some work, I'll get a notification on my phone, and that also comes through as an email notification. And so, Monday.com, that's what we use for content planning and also for project management. The next content marketing tool that you didn't know you needed or that I couldn't live without is our social media management tool, and that is Agorapulse, and I've been using it for about 6 years now. And the team at Agorapulse are always evolving, and in fact, they take on the asks of their customers, and they're always encouraging us to tell them how they're doing and what other features we need on the platform. So we have lots of our own social media accounts, Public Sector Marketing Institute, and then my own personal ones, and then we do some social media management for clients. And Agorapulse is great because, again, it's that single dashboard and that single view of your content calendar. You can tag and categorize your content. You can label it. You can do community management and manage inbox messaging. You also have reporting. We have our reports automated to send to me once a month. And we also now have tracking on which social media posts are moving people along the funnel. So a brilliant tool, and it's our favorite social media management tool, Agorapulse. The third tool that I'm recommending because I use it is StreamYard. So StreamYard is a desktop application that we use for simulcasting, which means going live simultaneously on multiple social networks. So I go live on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and X. Instagram currently does not support any third-party tool through their API. And I also use StreamYard for the podcast interviews. So if you look at any of the episodes on the YouTube channel, the Public Sector Marketing Show, and see the interview, you will see that I'm in a branded virtual studio and I'm joined by my guest. And it's brilliant. And recently, StreamYard have also added new features. So you can schedule your pre-recorded videos to social, you can trim, you can edit them. And it's very low cost also. So for graphic design, Adobe Express and Firefly are wonderful tools. You've seen me do episodes about them here, but also I do a monthly piece of content on how I use Adobe Express, and their new generative AI feature within that package is called Firefly. So you can actually ask Firefly to create images for you based on text prompts. Mobile video editing is something that we do a lot of, especially for TikToks and for Instagram Reels, and CapCut is an amazing tool. And I think I saw somewhere recently that TikTok actually incorporates CapCut now into the platform. So if you want to learn how to make really great TikToks, start with CapCut because they have viral templates already in the mobile app. In terms of transcription, so I would transcribe my podcast episodes, sometimes my webinars and my training courses because I still have huge value on text-based content. I use otter.ai, and you'd often see journalists use this as well when they're doing doorsteps and interviews. They'd have their mobile phone up to an interviewee, and in the background, otter.ai would be running and transcribing practically word perfectly everything that is being said. And then finally, number 7, a more recent discovery for me, and this has blown my mind. And this is called Opus Clips. And in fact, in the next segment of this episode, you can actually see it if you watch the episode on YouTube. So Opus Clips is AI-powered video editing, which turns long-form video content into short, sharp, dynamic, and engaging mobile-friendly videos, so social sound bites. And let me just give you an example. So I copied and pasted an episode of the Public Sector Marketing Show into Opus Clips. And within minutes, my friends, minutes, it spat out 23 30 to 45 second clips in portrait mode with dynamic captions, headlines that were written as hooks, and a transcript of what I was saying. I'll say it again. A 40-minute episode from a YouTube link. Within minutes, I had 23 mobile videos to populate then into TikTok and Reels. If you haven't heard about it, go check it out. You can use the free version, and there's also a paid for version. You will notice that I haven't put ChatGPT into my top 7 list. So far, I can live without it. That's what I will say. I do use it intermittently, but I'm this type of content creator that has so much stuff in her head that from a cathartic point of view, I need to get it out. So I don't need ChatGPT every day because I've got enough ideas. And again, just to remind you, I did a whole episode on it, and you can check out episode 80. In today's interview segment, I'm doing something a little bit different. Now, I shared with you my top 7 content marketing tools, but when I was at Content Marketing Worlds in Washington, I decided to bring back some voices from other AI-driven tools. So this is a bonus. So right now, you're going to hear from the great teams at Jasper, at PlayPlay, at Wistia, and at RWS.
RWS is the content management platform you didn't know you needed. And the reason for that is that we take language and put it in perspective to your client's needs. It's not just good enough to translate into French or German or into Dutch. You need to be able to speak to people in their own language and culturally align the content to what they expect to hear.
Wistia is the video marketing platform you didn't know you needed. Because we are an all-in-one video marketing platform for marketers, you can create, edit, host, share, and measure all your videos in one place.
PlayPlay is the video marketing platform you didn't know you needed, because I know marketers out there, communicators out there, are all a little afraid of video. It can be really time-consuming, it can take a lot of expertise, and it can be really, really expensive. But it doesn't have to be. With PlayPlay, we empower people to create high-quality videos in a matter of minutes without any video editing expertise. And we do this by being the user-friendliest platform in the game. And we look forward to you testing it out.
Jasper is the AI marketing tool that you didn't know you needed because of 2 reasons.
One, it's on-brand content, so you can train Jasper on your brand's tonality, on facts about your company to really make sure that your content is not generic and actually resonates with your target audience.
And it works where you work, so Jasper is extremely scalable. We have integrations with Google Docs, so you can use Jasper Chat inside of your Google Doc, as well as Microsoft Word. So wherever you are working, we work with you.
If you want to learn more about AI marketing for government and public sector, it is one of the flagship modules in our brand new professional diploma in digital communications. That is now available online and on demand. We also have the social media diploma and also the social media bootcamp, which is a short, sharp, fast approach to strategic social media. If you haven't got a copy of my book, Public Sector Marketing Pro, then why not get yourself a copy off Amazon? And the audiobook is available on Audible. As always, I really appreciate you tuning in to the Public Sector Marketing Show, and I will see you on the next episode.
If you enjoyed this episode, please share with a public sector pro you know. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite podcast platform or on YouTube. For more free resources, details of our upcoming training courses and consulting options, log on to publicsectormarketingpros.com.